that night, when the regular people left and only the true demons remained, Janice and I maintained on the couch in full couple mode, with her resting her head on my shoulder and fully indulging in the tool that would allow our beast to thrive and enjoy the night. Kudo called us to the bedroom, closed the door, and
Yo, I waited to the end to hit y'all with your presents.
he handed both of us boxes. I ripped the paper off mine to find a red wooden box. I opened it and found the ultimate tool of destruction, a black Desert Eagle automatic handgun with an extended clip. The barrel was the same length as the .357, but it was triangular and had an automatic hand grip. I had only seen them in the movies. Janice had the short barrel, 9mm aka the baby 9. I marveled at that, which my demon felt could take us far, and I wondered why he would give Janice one. She didn't seem like a Brooklyn gunslinging chic. There's some things about her I didn't know at the time, but I quickly found out. A couple of weeks later, the chill of winter started to move in, and as two fall babies, we enjoyed throwing on the sweatsuits and sitting in the park smoking and filling our lungs with a crisp air and haze combination. The darkness was only a few hours old as we found a bench to lounge on, not long after some local demon sat across from us and satisfied their herbal urges as well. Like all hazers do, we forgot to get something to drink to cure the cotton mouth, so I volunteered to hit the store while she rolled. On my way back, juice in hand, in the distance I saw my demoness being harassed by one of the locals. I quickened my pace and the beast came to a level that was comfortable. The Desert Eagle begged to be released, but it wasn't time. I was too far away. All of a sudden, Janice pulled her birthday present. I didn't even know she was carrying it. She backed him up with threats of discharging slugs. By the time I got there, she made them abandon their cipher. Yo, what happened, Ma? You aight?
Hell yeah. Punk-ass niggas tried to disrespect us. I told him you were my man, and the nigga tried to talk bad about you, like that was gonna make me leave you and get with him. So I told him to leave me alone. He kept talking, kept trying to shut you down. So I shut him down with the 9.
The demon loved it. He was full of himself and smiled. Calm down, man. It's all good.
Fucking punks.
Come on, cool out and spark that and give me a kiss. 9mm bandit. She laughed and relaxed after the kiss and a couple of pulls off the Dutch. By the time the roach arrived, yo, me and Kudo gonna make this move up in the Bronx. We gonna hit this gambling spot.
Have you done anything like this before?
No, but there's a first time for everything.
Kudo's been doing it for a while now, and he's kind of good at it too. He must like you, 'cause he's never had a partner before.
Maybe it's cause of me and you.
Maybe. Or he just can tell you're about money, and you're gonna get it one way or another.
True.
He's... Yite. He won't do you dirty like most of these Brooklyn niggas.
No doubt. She started telling me a story about her and Kudu when they were young, and I kept getting a feeling something was gonna jump off. Periodically, I looked around and, "Kay, you listening to me?" "Yeah, but..."
What you think them niggas are coming back?
And just as she said that, noticed 4 figures approached us in the distance. "Yo, hold on. I think these niggas is coming us. Tool up. I hope you ain't got no problem pulling the trigger, Ma."
Daddy, I'm from Brooklyn.
Say no more. I watched intensely as they came into plain view, and one of them revealed their intentions when he pulled his gun too early. I couldn't believe what I was about to do. It didn't quite register. At first they were just words coming out of my mouth. He pulled out. On 3, we're gonna let off and make moves to the crib. You lead Ma. I'll cover you. I hope you can run.
3 years of track at Boys and Girls.
1,
2.
3. And with that, shots erupted and the park turned into a scene the streets of Brooklyn are known for. It was like everything was moving in slow motion, and I was standing on the outside, watching it all go down again. Somehow it was an easy decision to make. Why? I'm not really sure, but I think it had something to do with the Hennessy in the demon's voice. Janice made the first move as the desert eagle barked at the demons, causing them to duck for cover. That's when I followed. Janice's track days were still around, and I had to step up my foot game in order to catch her. We cut through an alley and came out 2 blocks away from her house. Then we went through a backyard, and before I knew it, she was unlocking her door, and I had to ask, "I'm saying, you came this way before, huh?"
Didn't I tell you I went to Boys and Girls High?
True indeed. Me and Kudo hit that spot in the Bronx, and that was the beginning of our friendship and another source of energy for my demon. The rush of the robbery. Not only did it bring money, but it allowed us to have total control over some people who could do nothing to stop us. A few times we had to shoot it out with some people, but for the most part, we were met with little resistance. We also felt the rush of knowing we got away with doing dirt. The more we did, the more my beast and I became addicted to it. See, with the money also came another of my pitfalls. People who bow down to people who have it. The demon made me feel like I was supposed to get special treatment just because I had money, and it made me arrogant and jerk, like I was like a spoiled, obnoxious jerk. And in the demonic world, you'd be surprised how far that gets you. It only took a month for the rush of money and slight power to make me drunk, and I intoxicated Kudo with my demonesque poison, which in turn caused Janice to hate what we had become. Kudo introduced me to the Jux, and I introduced him to Sultan statues, fully equipped with a harem of women. That's when the arguments between me and Janice began. At first, they were just smart remarks. Then they turned into shouting matches, and finally, she was physically trying to stop me from leaving the house at night. Because of my new lifestyle, I was spending a lot more time at her house. I was practically living there, leaving at night and coming back in the morning, spending most of my night with Kudo, and disappearing for days at a time was something she didn't like. Don't get it wrong, thought my demoness tolerated it. Even though she always complained, she was still getting what she needed. So she made it seem like she hated it, but she went for it. She loved to be controlled. She used to start arguments, knowing that when I was upset, I would make more demands to show her who was boss. But one thing about my demon, he didn't like routine, and the relationship with Janic was becoming redundant. Kudo and I seemed to have demons with the same addictions, because we both fell in love with the Big Willie Bala lifestyle, which consisted of being well known at all the hot new clubs, having people we didn't even know knowing our name, spending so much money at a club's bar that you get in free, having women literally fall all over us and be at our beckoning call, being an official ghetto celebrity. Being a celebrity without even being on TV, that was the demonic way. And when I was forced to give my main addiction more attention than Janice, it became a problem. And one night, I tried to ease her arguing voice. That night, the demon found another source of energy. Me, Janice, Kudo, and a chick from his harem named Nikki hit one of our regular hotspots. We hoped out the cab and went right to the door. No waiting online. We didn't play that. We gave the bouncers, who we had blessed with tips and haze many times dap, and kept it moving. The ticket booth chic was one of my groupies, so all I had to do was acknowledge her and tell her to come check us for the trees when she gets a break. Now, this club didn't have an official VIP section, but they had a table area that was always reserved for preferred customers. And as we walked through the crowd, the demons and demonesses who also frequented the club greeted the demon princess that demanded their attention. Many demoness sized up their competition and spoke regardless of the chill factor that had frozen Janice's grill. She didn't like our superstar club statues because she wasn't a part of it, and way too many women knew her man's name and were touching me. At the table, the waitress, who was one of my groupies, came to take our order, and like she always did, she spoke to my man with her hand on the back of his neck. Something that obviously upsetted Nikki, even though she didn't say it.
So, what's all this touchy-feely? Hey, Special K's shit.
Nikki was hot, couldn't even speak. That's what they call us. Both of our names start with K, so we Special Ks.
Oh yeah. And why all these bitches know y'all's names and gotta be touching you and giving you come fuck me looks every time they speak?
You know how that shit goes, January. Bitches see us with our girls for the...
Shut the fuck up, I ain't ask you shit.
Don't start no shit up in here.
IQ, you keep fucking playing with me.
Why are all these bitch comfortable enough to be touching my man?
I don't know. Why don't you ask them? I ain't touching them.
No, I'm asking your sexy ass. Why are you letting all these hoes touch you like that? And I know they've been doing. That's why they're so comfortable with me right here.
Look, I can't help it if bitches are sweating me. What did you want me to do about it?
Check 'em, 'cause if you don't, I will.
Yeah, well, handle your business then.
Da kai chi si. Oh, believe I will.